Good afternoon. My name is Roger Chapin. I am the chairman of the campaign called Let Us Vote. 2 weeks ago, Let Us Vote and the citizens of Orange County did something that has never been done in Orange County history. And that is we collected 51,000 registered and validated signatures and presented them to the school board to have the question placed on the ballot: do Orange County voters want to elect their own Orange County School Board chairman countywide? And when we delivered those petitions, validated, instead of the school board following what the law requires, they responded with a lawsuit. And they sued our political committee, Let Us Vote, and they also filed suit against the supervisor of elections, essentially filing suit against the taxpayers of Orange County. We're here today to file our response to that lawsuit and ask the courts to expedite a hearing. I have with us today our campaign's attorney, Jason Searle, with the Gray Robertson Law Firm, who can give you some additional background on our filings.
Afternoon. Thank you, Roger. Jason Searle, with the Gray Robertson firm in Orlando. As Roger mentioned, we have made our filings today. Essentially a 4-count complaint on behalf of the school board. We've addressed all 4 of the counts. The first 3 with a motion to dismiss on the constitutional grounds raised by the school board in their complaint. The 4th count regarding the ballot language, and a motion for summary judgment that we have filed to address that. Also, we have requested the court take us on an emergency hearing basis, trying to get before them before the next school board meeting on the 24th and Supervisor Election Cal's deadline of Wednesday the 25th for the primary election deadline.
Thank you, Jason. We've also learned that the Attorney General, Bill McCollum, has also made some filings today. And we also, Jason, would you address that real quick?
In addition to our filing, the Attorney General has weighed in as well with a memorandum of law, the conclusion of which is that the Attorney General further asks the court to hold an expedited hearing to resolve this matter and allow the electorate an opportunity to vote on the issue of a district-wide school board chairman, consistent with the language and the intent of Section 1001.64, which is the subject statute. Essentially, the general rule here is that a ministerial office or officer, such as the school board, cannot offensively, by filing a complaint, challenge the constitutionality of a statute, which is what they have done here. It's something that goes back into the common law. It's well established in the case law, and we look forward to having our hearing before the court.
Thank you, Jason. We also have with us another individual who has been leading this effort for 4 or 5 years now, State Representative Andy Gardner.
Thank you, Roger, and thank you, Jason. As Roger said, history was made 2 weeks ago. For the first time in the history of Orange County, a successful petition drive was completed. Over 50,000 signatures from residents, from taxpayers in Orange County, said to the school board, put this issue on the ballot. Less than a week after that, history was made again when the Orange County School Board sued those same citizens to block their ability to vote on how the governance structure of Orange County schools work. It's unfortunate that we have to come to this point, but we feel very strongly about the case that we've put forward. We feel very positive about the Attorney General, Bill McCollum, weighing in on our side and saying to the school board, let's move on. They made it, put it on the ballot, and let the residents decide. So we are, as Jason said, we are asking for this to be expedited, and there's a very important reason why. If, and we say if because the school board can continue to challenge this, if we miss that June 24th school board meeting, it could potentially put this off for another 2 years. We've been at this too long. Too many petitions have been signed. Let the voters decide. Let's use the voters' tax dollars for other things than suing the residents of Orange County. So thank you all for being here. We will take a couple questions, or we'll be more than happy to stick around and answer questions afterwards. Thank you.
Any questions from any folks?
Yeah, do we know how much the school board is spending in attorney's fees? Is there a way to estimate that or round that out as far as they're using tax dollars to fight what the taxpayers wanted on this then? Is that what's going on?
That's exactly what's happening, and every dollar is a dollar too much. But you'd have to ask them for their specific amount. I know they've hired outside counsel from Tallahassee and Fort Lauderdale to handle this case, so it's not going to be inexpensive.